Hey guys, Captain Foley is back with another sticker video. The last one was kind of fun. Just got random Star Trek stickers off of Wish, and we're going to actually take a look at those today and see what we got. See which ones I'll use, see which ones might be used, see which ones I will definitely not use, and just see some cool designs and cool Star Trek stuff. So yeah, hit that like button, and hopefully you enjoy the video. So let's get right into it. Let's get sticky. Alright, so we got two piles of stickers over here, both different orders. We're going to go through them one at a time and see which ones we'll keep and which ones we won't, which ones we aren't interested in. So the first one is this one, the Starfleet Command Mission Certified. This is actually a very cool one, and I will be using that probably on something. Mission Certified what? I don't know. Mission Certified card. Sorry, my dogs are stupid. So that one I will be keeping. That one will go in the to keep pile. One that I will use. We've got Women of Star Trek. So there we got Janeway, 7 of 9, Uhura, Troy, and Dax. Jadzia Dax. That's pretty cool. It's a cool one for sure. It'll go in the cool pile, but I probably won't use this one. Although I might, but yeah, it'll go in the cool pile nonetheless. So we'll put that over here on the cool pile. Cool design, but likely won't use. Next up we got Star Trek. Explore strange new worlds with an away team. Or a landing party, if you prefer, because it is TOS. It's got the old Gold Key Comics font for Star Trek there. Again, this is a very cool one, and these are really good quality. They're a nice finish on them, and they're quite good quality. They're not cheap at all. So this one will go on the cool, but probably won't use it pile. This one we had in the last run of stickers, the Runabout Development Patch from Utopia Planitia Shipyard or Fleet Yards, and there's a little runabout hauling some stuff, and it says "I got it." And this was designed by Michael Okuda. These mission patches, so that is very cool. We love starships on Trekyards. That one will definitely be used for something somewhere, I am sure. So that'll go over here. Next up, we've got DS9 Reconstruction, Starfleet Corps of Engineers, and you got a little Workbee there with his drill and his saw and his hammer. These last two, the Runabout one and this one, were both in the last set of stickers I got as well, which is cool. I do love the mission stickers, again, or the mission patches. This was, again, designed by Michael Okuda, and this is one that will likely be used at some point. So it's going to go on the I'll use that pile. We got some Telosians. This is like that cute style, that Funko Pop style, which I'm not a fan of, honestly. But anyway, some cute Telosians. They're going to go on the probably will never use, not really a fan pile. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. So that'll go there. Next up, you got Live Long and Prosper. We'll probably have a lot of these. Had a lot of them in the last set of stickers. But there is the hands doing a symbol with the Enterprise spiraling around them, starting from that star there and spiraling around. And then you got the Enterprise. So Live Long and Prosper. Very cool. But yeah, I think the Live Long and Prosper thing is super played out on Star Trek, honestly. So this one I'll put on actually the cool design, but likely won't use pile. This one is quite interesting. This is the Final Frontier. You've got the Delta and a ship, which is stylized Enterprise D. You can kind of tell by the rear struts there. And this is very much tattoo styled, like the old sailor tattoos. Not really a fan of this, honestly. I'm sure somebody would think it'd make a great tattoo. I would never have that, though. So that one I'm sadly going to put on the not really good design one pile. Next up we got Laurel from Discovery, House of Mokai. And that is Mary Shifo as Laurel. An odd one for sure. Will not use that personally. It is kind of a cool look. If you could get like all the characters and you're interested in Discovery, that'd be kind of neat. But honestly, that one's kind of going to go on that pile, sadly. This next one was in the last set of stickers we got. It's basically Spock, top of Spock's head, with the dematerialization effect or rematerialization effect of the transporter. Again, I think Spock's simply overplayed with a lot of Star Trek merchandise and pulp cultureness. So this one, not really a fan of. If it was in color, maybe. But I'm sure that would be a cool stylized thing for somebody's laptop or something. That's a fan of Spock. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put it on that pile. The not really interested pile. Next up we got this one, which is great. You got a lot of detail in there. Some starships, which is cool. We got some weapons. We got some tricorders. Got a batleth. So that's kind of neat. Love the delta shape. Love the incorporation of the ships and tech, which is kind of Trekyards' thing. So that's a very cool one, actually. From a distance, it doesn't look like there's much going on there, just like a pattern. But it is a lot of really cool detail in there. So, and even some non-canon ships. Like you got this one here, which is like a FASA ship. It looks like the Reliant, but it's not. So that's kind of neat. You've also got the Ascension class, or actually that's the Federation class refit there. So, and there's the Federation class TOS from Franz Joseph. So there's actually quite a lot of cool stuff in here. And it goes to the beta canon as well. So that's kind of neat. This one I'm definitely going to use at some point. So I'll go on my to use pile. This is a fun one. George and Gracie from the Oceanic Institute. There they are there. This is one you could probably see in Star Trek 4. I mean, at the gift shop where they had the whales. That's kind of neat. That's one you can put on anything, and the people that know, and the people that don't still think it's kind of cool. This one was over here. Cool design, good idea. I might use it. Probably not, though. This is weird, actually. Star Trek. And then it goes on the bottom to say, officially licensed apparel. So it looks like they just took a tag off of a shirt or a hoodie and just made it into a sticker, which is weird. I don't know where you'd ever use that. Unless you're selling, officially licensed apparel from Star Trek. But cool. I'd probably cut the bottom off and just use the Star Trek logo or the words, because the font's correct. So that's kind of cool. But the officially licensed apparel thing is confusing. Probably put that there. Next up, we got Star Trek: The Next Generation. This is a cool one as well. You got the silhouette of the Galaxy Class Enterprise D there. No detail on it, just the color, solid color. And Star Trek: The Next Generation. That's one that could be used at some point. So put that over there. Next up, we got Starfleet Academy Crew. Established in 2161. You got the Golden Gate Bridge there, San Francisco, Earth. That's kind of neat. That's another one that you could, say you were in Starfleet, and this is one of your Academy stickers. So that's kind of neat. I kind of like that one. Possibility of using that. We'll put that there. We got the classic Jean-Luc Picard facepalm meme. but in sticker form, and it's all black and white. Seems like a page out of a coloring book. Neat, interesting. I wish it was colored. This is just kind of simplistic. But, sorry about the camera movement there. I got my dog down here chewing on one of her toys, hitting the tripod, so try to move her. There we go. But anyway, so this one, interesting design, but probably a no-go for me as far as being used. Sorry, had to deal with the dog there. We got Takuvama. This is like the Laurel one. Again, very cool stylistic look to it. House of Takuvama. But unfortunately it's a Disco Klingon, and so that's going to go with the Laurel one. I mean, I said if you could get all the characters, that'd be neat, but I don't know if they're all in here. But that's kind of cool if you like Takuvama. Next up, we got the Voyager comm badge, or the First Contact comm badge. Not my favorite comm badge design, honestly. I prefer the oval. I prefer the TNG one to this one. I know Samuel disagrees. Samuel thinks that that this one is the best one. I totally disagree. But this could be used for something, and so this, as a result, will go on the we'll probably use pile. Here we got a bloom of some kind. It almost looks like one of the TOS like Starbase insignias, like you'd see on some uniforms. But you got all the TOS characters in there and the Delta in the middle. Again, a very cool looking sticker. And I appreciate the attention to detail. Like the faces all look pretty good. They're all very much the animated series characters. And that's cool. So you got a Star Trek the Animated Series sticker, I guess. This one is a possibility, but it's a very cool design, so it'll go right there. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. This would be a good one to slap on the side of a Keurig or something. Again, it's one of those ones that if people know, they know. If they don't, it just looks like a coffee sticker. It does have the tea bag being the Delta there, so... And you got the Enterprise in the mug. Again, kind of neat design. Possibility of using it. We do want to set up a coffee station upstairs with our Keurig. So, I mean, that might go on the Keurig. I don't know. Kind of appropriate for the Captain Foley household. So I'll put that on the maybe we'll use pile. We got a Delta with some foliage and some ships. Seems weird. It seems almost like a Christmas tree that the ships are hanging on. I don't know I would ever use this. It is a Delta, and I love Delta stickers for whatever, but this one unfortunately doesn't quite make the cut for me. You can see some of the starships and the foliage, the leaves on there. And for me, I mean, Sylvia might like that one. I'm not sure. She's all about her plants and her cacti and stuff, so I don't know. I'll put that on the maybe we'll use pile. Another overplayed Live Long and Prosper. This one's kind of neat though. It's the hand with a star field in the background. Very simplistic. I would never use a Live Long and Prosper sticker, I don't think, on anything. Like I said, I think they're a little too overplayed in pop culture and just, you know, so cool design, but it'll go on the cool design, but probably won't use pile. Next up, we've got Spock and Data and a Delta. These characters were very much like each other as far as wanting to be more human. I mean, Data wanted to be human. Spock didn't. He tried to hide his human half, but I understand why they're similar. Again, a weird choice for a sticker, but a lot of people like these characters, so that's cool. I mean, I love Data. I think Spock's alright. I'm not a huge Spock fan, but a lot of people are, so anyway, that's a good design. Love that. So that'll go there. Next up, we've got what looks like a hot mess. There you can see the Enterprise swooping. This seems very comic booky. And there's Spock. That's a probably will never use one. Not even really a great design, honestly, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Comment down below what you think about some of these. This one was in the last set of stickers. It's the Mirror Universe Spock, which is neat. And a very cool art style as well. Again, feels very comic booky. I'm sure somebody who's a Spock fan would absolutely love that. The fact that it is the Mirror Universe Spock is a nice touch. So that one will go over here as well. And we've got Vok. Not Tyler Vok, just Vok from the House of T'Kuvma. So that's 3 of the characters in this stylized format. And again, this is cool format, but yeah, nah, not using that one. Sorry. Alright, so we got USS Enterprise. I really like this one. It's got kind of a retro-y 1920s window effect. Like you'd see that on a window in the 20s. Does say USS Enterprise on the bottom there, and you got the refit Enterprise. Very cool. Love the dark colors. Kind of hard to make out from a distance for sure, but it looks really good. So that'll put one that I likely will use at some point pile. Another Live Long and Prosper Spock. I'm really getting sick of seeing Spock in these. He seems like the simplest thing to latch onto for Star Trek because of the hand gesture and the Live Long and Prosper slogan and the pointy ear. He's very recognizable, especially in pop culture, but really overplayed for me. So that one's going to go there, sadly. Sorry if you're hearing weird noises, that's my pug. Here we've got a really nice Delta, and behind it, of course, is Live Long and Prosper. Neat execution. Delta looks good. So this is going to go in the, I don't know, could maybe use someday pile. This one was also in the last batch of stickers we got. That is a bunch of tribbles with a Spock, you know, stuck in the middle with the Live Long and Prosper. Very Star Trek. Tribbles and Spock. I mean, that's something that a lot of people know. So, but honestly, that's a no-go for me. This one I absolutely love. This is all the silhouettes from TOS Enterprise, Refit, Enterprise B, Enterprise C, Enterprise D, and Enterprise E. I've seen this on a shirt before, and I think it's a really cool shirt idea. This is a fantastic sticker, especially for people that love ships, just like we do here. So, yeah, that one is going to go over here on the very likely will use pile. Then we got Starfleet Academy in the style of like an ugly sweater design that, you know, embroidered, or the crocheted feel almost. Very Christmassy vibe to this one. Looks like even snowflakes falling in the background, even though they should probably be stars. But the spacing of them is quite snowflakey. So that's kind of neat. That's a possible we'll use, but likely won't. So we'll put that right there. Boldly go where no man has gone before with the TOS Enterprise. Again, classic, very pop culture as well. That slogan and just the silhouette of the TOS Enterprise. This is all right. I don't think I would use it necessarily, but there's a possibility that I might. So I'll go on that pile right there. Again, Live Long and Prosper. This seems like a shirt you'd get in the 70s, just with the way the font is. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan, but Live Long and Prosper anyway. It's a good message. We also got Boldly Go Where No Man Has Gone Before. Join Starfleet Today, like a Starfleet recruitment poster, a mini one. This could be used in a lot of different contexts, even a little diorama or something, by your action figures, you know, kind of hanging on the wall. So this is cool. Plus you got a TOS Constitution class, which looks fantastic. So this is going to go on the, I would likely probably use that one pile. Oh, this one I really like. We got the TR-590 tricorder, scanner, recorder, and analyzer. The future already in your hands. Fascinating. 2370 Vulcan Choice Award. Oh my god. Cool, very neat design. Will I use it? I mean, probably not. But it's cool enough that it falls on that pile. So that is the first pile of stickers done. We have one more to go through, and let's get into it. All right. The animated Uhura with new frequency. Who dis? It's like, I got a new phone. Who's this? When you message somebody and they've got a new phone, they didn't move their contacts over. But new frequency. Who dis? That's funny. I'll probably never ever use this one. Just for the record. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna actually move these piles because I want to keep them together in their bags. So we'll put that on the we'll never use pile there, but we'll start some new piles. Star Trek pornography sticker. Ponfar, Vulcan porn. There you go. That one I will never use. A weird concept for a sticker, but I guess it represents love, so fine, sure. TOS Delta Command Star with a nebula behind it. Nice look. A little bit too colorful for me, but something that might be used at some point. So I'll put that on that cool execution design. Might be used at some point. Make it so, grumpy old man Picard there. Look at the look on his face. He looks so grumpy. Again, cool mock-up, and just looks very mad for some reason. So make it so. It's also one of those pop culture things that's a little bit too well known. So for me, that's going to go on could be used at some point. This is just a splash page out of the comics. You've got Kirk there and the Enterprise, and some dialogue that is really too small to read in the viewfinder for me. I'm sure you guys can see it better, but there you go, just a comic panel that they just made into a sticker. So interesting choice there. This one will probably go right there as well. Team Spock, again, for those Spock fans. This is a neat little patch, actually. This is one that is not too bad in my opinion. So this one is going to go, even though it is the overplayed Live Long and Prosper and Spock, it's going to go here with the cool design, cool execution, might be used at some point. This is amazing. This is one that I will definitely use. As you guys know, I am a ship guy, and this is one of my, if not my favorite ship, the TOS Connie. Unfortunately, it has blue streaks coming out of the nacelles, but hey, that's just a stylistic choice. This one will be used absolutely on something. I am sure of it. So it's going to go right there on that pile. See you soon. I guess this is what you leave a first contact planet. You leave a bunch of these stickers saying see you soon. Second contact fleet will be in momentarily, or in a few years, or 20 years, whatever. But again, looks very good. The red Enterprise is very indicative of a comic book panel, but it looks really good. All the proportions are correct. That ship looks fantastic. See you soon, though? I don't know. Seems like a weird one. That's as much as I want to put that in the I will use because of the ship. If it was just the ship and the planet, yeah, I would use it. But the see you soon part is just a weird choice for me, so we'll put that right there. Disco died in the 80s, well, early 80s, but there you go. You got Discovery and Disco, so that's I think we know where that's gonna go. Right there. We got the Star Trek. This is great. Got no trademark thing after it. It doesn't have Star Trek officially licensed apparel added at the bottom there, so that's great. That's one that could probably be used for sure. Very simplistic with that font. Imizadi, Star Trek, NCC 1701D. If you're a fan of Riker and Troy and the whole Imizadi thing, loved one, beloved, that's cool, but honestly, that's it's going to be a no from me. classic photo of Spock and Kirk, and this is just a photo. This is one that I think a lot of people would probably use. I'm not really a fan of these publicity photos, but I mean, it's really good. It's really well done. It looks really good. The quality is fantastic. So I'll put that on the possible pile. Oh, the Vulcan Idic. Infinite diversity and infinite combinations. I mean, that's more niche. That's not very pop culture-y, but not really a fan, honestly. But it's got the rainbow colors for the LGBTQ crowd, so that's good. We've had a bunch of those in the last batch of stickers, so put that there. Speaking of infinite diversity and infinite combinations, again, awesome message. Kind of, I mean, I can see it on like a college student's binder or something, but I don't know where else you'd use that. So, shirt maybe, but got the NX-01, and this seems like a comic book render of the ship. It's got very comic book colors to it. I got the planet up there. Kind of neat. I'm not a fan of the NX-01, so I'm not sure that I would actually use this. But it is a ship. And, I'm not going to put it on my I will use pile. I likely won't. But I know a lot of people do really like this ship. I'm just not a huge fan of it personally. So I'll go right there. Space. With a delta for the A. Neat. Not much to say about it. It'll go there. Oh, good God. Live long and prosper. I haven't heard that yet today. So there you go. But there's Spock. Looks like off of Wheaties box. And there's the Enterprise. It's going to have to sadly go there. Star Trek. With a delta. Pretty alright. Nothing fantastic, nothing to write home about, but it's gonna have to go there. Another Idic. Should actually be kind of displayed like that, but Idic. Again, if you know, you know. Putting that on something just randomly. Some people know what it is, other people won't. Other people won't. They'll think it's just some random cool thing, so unfortunately, it's got to go there. Nerd. Beautiful picture of the 1701 Connie. But nerd at the bottom, I think a lot of people might be offended by that. I'm personally not. But a lot of people are offended by the word nerd. Word. Nerd is the word. So, I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a nerd, so I'll probably put that there. Why are all the ones I want from this pack just long ones? I don't know. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So we got, okay, there's a few problems with this one. We got a refit Constitution class, again, comic book style. We got TOS Delta, but look at their goddamn eyes. They look stoned or something. It's like the animated series style, but with a refit Enterprise. So there's a whole bunch wrong with this. This is hideous and horrendous, and oh my God. Like, let those just stare into your soul. Look at McCoy. Look at Spock. For the love of Spock, man. Oh, that's got to go there. That's just god off. Cat. Hate these. Absolutely hate these Star Trek cat things. So that's going there. Oh, and look, of course, we've got another one. It's, Data cat person thing. Ugh. Done. Visit Ryza. Fantastic. Love this. Again, something you'd buy in the Ryza gift shop before you leave the planet. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, you're missing out. So that one I will likely use on something. That's kind of cool. These are interesting pieces of art, I guess, but I would never ever own one or put one up. There you got the characters. And, yeah. Not my not my thing. This I will definitely use at some point, though. It's a TOS tricorder. Looks great. A little simplistic, but, you know, it is what it is. It's going on that pile, though. What is this? Brown Shushko SSI 52. Ragland and Trekyards. This is a mission patch for something. Looks like a big speech bubble there that is not being used, but I think it's just a balloon style thing. I'm not sure what this is referencing, actually, so I might be stupid, but so that's, yeah, not great. Star Trek Enterprise with the patch that's on their uniforms. I love the patch. I think that's neat, but not the biggest fan. I mean, Enterprise is good. It's a good show, but it's not one of my favorites. So that one I'll put there. That's better. That's more my Delta. I love the oval behind as opposed to the whatever the hell is behind the Voyager one. That's cool. That's cool. And it looks kind of old and weathered. Patinaed, if you will. That'll go there. Star Trek The Next Generation. This is very promotionally something you'd see back in the 90s on like a lunchbox or a shirt advertising the show. And that's kind of cool. It's got a nice shot of the Enterprise D there. I'll probably put that there. Oh my god, candy corn. This is from, I believe this is from Workforce. This is one of the absolute worst episodes of Voyager, in my opinion. Yes, worse than Threshold. Stargate did the Workforce idea much better, for the record. They got Janeway in that ugly ass uniform, and they added candy corn to show that she looks like a candy corn. So that's just awful. I don't know who would ever use that unless you're a fan of Janeway, which a lot of people are. And yeah, this one, gung ho kind of gal with Janeway in the suit. Can't remember the episode that's from specifically, but again, it's for the Janeway lovers. And don't get me wrong, I like Janeway. I'm just not a huge Janeway fanboy, I guess. Starfleet Command, United Federation of Planets logo. Perfect. Beautiful. Exactly as it should look. Great. That's going there. We've got the animated series characters with the animated series ship. At least it's not a refit, because that was just stupid. So there you go. If you're a fan of the animated series, neat. I love the animated series personally. I hate the music in it. It's something I can't stand. And also the way their deltas are on their shirts. I don't understand that decision. Anyway, but yeah, not big enough of a fan, especially like for something like that. That'll go on the very cool, but likely won't use pile. We got Star Trek, The Next Generation. Again, very comic booky. Got all the characters there. Yeah, it's alright. That's a possible we'll use, but yeah, you just got the very comic book art style. So that'll go right there. Oh, giddy. Do I have to say anything? I guess I have to say live long and prosper again. So it's going to go there. Utopia Planitia, Starfleet Yards, Mars, Galaxy Class Starship Development Project. Dun, dun, dun. Neat. Cool. That's going over here. Simple. Live long and prosper, done very creatively with L-I-V-E. Long and prosper. Hate it. Like, I love the creativity, but ugh. Alpha Quadrant, Delta Quadrant, Pathfinder Project mission badge. Very cool as well. Again. So, that'll go right there. Can't see shit, Captain. That's the whole I'm blind, I can't see anything, Captain Geordie LaForge thing. It's funny, it's but nah, it's creative, but I won't use it. The original smartphone. This would be good in a lot of instances, like at a cell phone shop, cell phone store. Love it. Love it. Will I use it? I don't know if I have a place to use it, but I do like the idea of it, and I like the communicator, so it'll go there. We've got Energize Yourself with a Cup of Coffee. This is great. This will definitely go on the Keurig, I'm sure. Because it has two meanings. Energize, like beam me up, and also coffee, so energize me with coffee. Cool idea. Funny. I like it. Goes there. Trek or Treat, again with a candy corn. Put on a Halloween bowl to give out candy. That's cool. But it's simple. Simple, simple. We're almost done, guys. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We got Star Trek Command Training Program, CBS Television Studios Internship, Television Academy Foundation. Is this a real thing? I don't even know. It's also got the Discovery Delta with like the split. You can tell because at the bottom of the Delta there in the curve you can see the notch thing. So this seems like something that was an actual thing on the CBS lot during the early days of Discovery. Cool, I guess. This I've seen many times before. This is an old, this was on shirts and stuff as well. Not a huge fan of that Star Trek font, but it's very reminiscent of the time of the 70s. And then you got the Enterprise streaking along with flames coming out the back of the nacelles and the secondary hull, which can't be good. So, I mean, the ship looks okay. Again, it's that stylized kind of comic book format. Classic Star Trek. This one's probably going to get relegated to there. I like the idea. Seen it around, but would never use it. I don't know if I have to say anything about this. It's Spock with the Delta. Okay. Put that there. Strange New Worlds. Great idea. Great look. Got the Discovery there streaking along. It's alright. It's okay. That's all I had to say about that. We'll probably never use it. It's not just a phase with a phaser. That's great. That one I'll definitely use. Again, classic TOS technology with a interesting little ha 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 ha. It's not just a phaser. Don't phase me, bro. Or it's just a phase, man. Something like that. So, it's not just a phase. Star Trek is not just a phase, it's a lifestyle. That's what they're saying. And that's funny. I'll go there. Oh goody, look, a friggin' cat in a Delta. Don't care, not a huge fan of cats, and no, that's a no. And lastly, we got Trek or Treat, again with candy corn. They like their candy corn. There's a Delta with the candy corn in it, and Trek or Treat. This could go on, like I said, like a bowl for handing out candy at Halloween time. So, yay, there you go. That's it. That's all. There ain't no more, guys. If you want to check out the other video, go back and check out the other video with the other stickers. But that's it for now. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Well, there you go, guys. Some cool stickers and some really cool designs, actually. A lot of those I will probably find a place to use them. Just because they're cool. I'm not one for sticking stickers all over everything. like a lot of people are, but a lot of people do like that. So if you're interested in any of these stickers, like I said, check them out. Just look up Star Trek stickers on Wish. They're not very expensive at all, and they do arrive fairly quickly. So it is something that I think a lot of people might be interested in. Like I said, there's some that I definitely won't use, but those will be good giveaways or things like that for conventions. So, you know, if you see us at a convention, which you probably will at some point, by all means, stop on by and say hi to us. We'll have stuff to hand out. But yeah, I just thought this would be a fun little look at some cool Star Trek stuff. Cool, as far as stickers go anyway. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Don't forget a super thanks if you're able to. And also subscribe to both channels, the Captain Foley personal channel as well as the Trekyards channel. And check out some other videos by us as well. So until next time, I'm Captain Foley. Live long and prosper. Because there was a lot of live long and prosper stickers. So there you go. Bye guys.